let's kind of review for a minute. So remember, if I start off with a $20 bill, if I add a $10 bill, what do I start counting by? If I add a $10 bill, what do I count by? Tens. It's the same thing as with a dime. If I'm counting dimes, what am I counting by? Tens, because the dime is worth
10
10 cents. So then we add nickels. What are we counting by? Fives, because the nickel is worth 5 cents. So it's the same thing if we start counting by $5. If we start adding $5, you're also going to count by what? Fives, because it's worth $5. So just remember that. If you got the tens, $10 or 10 cents, start counting by 10. If you have $5 or a nickel, you count by fives. Alright? What about the $100 bill? How much is $100 worth?
$100.
100, yeah. The value of a $100 bill is 100. 20,
$20.
$20. $20 is worth 20. So it's real easy. Don't get rushed on it. Take your time when you're counting money. Alright, that's why we're in here, because we need a little extra help. But we got it. Alright? Alright, so I can solve word problems. So now we move on to word problems. Instead of just having all the money in front of us, now we have the word problems where we're gonna have to pick out money. Alright? So I can solve word problems involving coins and bills. We are on page 199 Garrison. Everybody is following along. We're on part 1, step it out. Part 1, step it out. Everybody following along. Everybody following along. Nora saves 4 dimes. Pencils down. Patrick saves 2 nickels. How much money do they save? So now we know that we gotta figure out what. Garrison.
How much they both have coming up?
Yes.
How much they both have in all?
And all together. So it's both of them. We're not just counting up Nora's money by herself or Patrick's money by himself. The end result, we want to figure out how much they both have together. So the way we can do that is first, we're going to figure out how much does Nora have. So we have all dimes there. Sophia, what are we going to count by? Tens. Okay, so it even tell us, count by tens to find out how much money Nora saves. So everybody go ahead and do part A. Got 4 dimes. You count it in your head. And you're gonna write down how much money Nora saves. Nora saves and remember, it's not $40. What do you put at the end? The cent signs. Nora saves 40 cents, not $40. Okay? Part B. We're gonna count by fives to find how much money Patrick saves. Patrick has 2 nickels, so Patrick saves, and you're gonna write down how much Patrick saves.
We count on from with Nora's money?
No, this here is just, what does it say? Count by fives, read it. So we have to make sure we're reading carefully. Count by fives to find how much money who saves? Patrick saves. And you're gonna write that on that line right there, Patrick saves. If it said Nora and Patrick, then we would count on, alright? So, over here on part C, it has a little side where it's set up for us, where we put the numbers in, the addition sign, we add it all up. So add to find how much money they saved in all. So at the top it says Nora. So we're gonna put how much Nora had at the top. And then right here, how much Patrick had, and add it up. And do not forget your cent sign once you write it at the bottom. So Nora and Patrick saved how much?
50 cents.
50 cents. Don't forget your cent sign. Good job. Okay. Alright, let's go over to 200. This is where we're gonna start using our money. Remember, you have your bags right here. to actually take it out and physically hold it. I want you to take it out. Let's read it first, Garrison. Alright? Number 2. The second graders raise money to buy a fish tank. Max's class raises an amount equal to one $100 bill. Jen's class raises an amount equal to 3 $20 bills and 5 $1 bills. Do they have the money to buy a $155 fish tank? So we know right off the bat that we want to buy a fish tank, and it's $155. So we have to figure out if they all put their money together, will they have enough? So we're gonna figure that out. So right here, we see the $100 bill. So how much did Max class have?
$100.
$100. So go ahead and write that. Max class has $100. Bless you. Now remember, the dollar sign goes where? In the front. So remember, if we're writing the dollar, anytime we're gonna put this here, so y'all can remember. Dollar is always in the front. The cents is in the back. So you see that? Big difference. Dollar sign in the front, cent sign in the back, okay? Let's keep that in our head. Okay, so now, here's where we probably gonna need to pull out some money after we read it. Let's get in the habit of only doing it when the teacher says, go ahead and pull it out, okay? Let's get in that habit. How much money does Jen's class have? Well, we see Jen's class has how many $20 bills?
2,
Look
3,
at it again.
3,
3 $20 bills. How many ones?
5.
5 of them. So if you need to pull it out, go ahead and pull it out. If you do not, you can start counting right here. So you need 3 $20 bills and 5 $1 bills. And then we're gonna count it together. So we can get used to it, and then by the time we get to the do it on your own, I am confident that we're gonna get it. Three 20s and 5 1s. We all should have enough. I put exactly enough in there for everybody to have the right amount that they need. So you're taking out 3 $20 bills and 5 1s and put the rest back in. Bless you. Make sure it's only 3 20s. So what's on the bottom of that, Martina?
100.
We don't need 100. I mean, you can keep it out if you wanna just keep it with that, but we already see that we have the 100 written down, but you can keep it out. No, we don't need anything out, but the 3 20s and the 5 1s, everybody just put it right to the side and we're gonna count it together, okay?
That's more than the 2,000.
Garrison. Alright, did everybody have it? Garrison, put the other up so we don't get it mixed in.
Okay.
Put that up. Alright, so I want everybody to hold your 3 20s. So, let's start counting them together. So you start putting them down, like you count them, put it down one at a time. You ready? So, 20. Wait on more two. And Garrison. Garrison, we're not using $5 bills. You have to start paying attention to it. out. He got, okay, alright, everybody listen. Let everybody do their own thing. Now, we've been having these problems, the reason why we can't concentrate on what we're supposed to be doing in class. Let him do his own. Give him his money back. That's his. That is his. Thank you, ma'am. You have yours in front of you. Okay, now everybody's got it. We should have 120 down already. We're waiting on you, Garrison. Pick up your money. Pick up your 20, Garrison. Thank you. So, we're already starting on 20, so we're counting 20. What's next? 40. 60. Good. Now let's count by one. 61. 2, 3, 4, and 65. So Jen's class has $65. So make sure we put 65 on that line right there. Good job. Okay, remember dollar sign. Don't forget your dollar sign, and dollar sign comes first. Alright, so count on to find how much money they have. So now it's asking us to write down everything. If you need to look at yours, but it has it here. It has everything in order here. It has the $100 bill up at the top. Then it has the 20s, and then it has the ones. So what do you think is gonna go in the first line? The 100, because we start off from the greatest, and then we work all the way down to the lowest. Alright, so the highest value, all the way down to the lowest value. So let's start. Go ahead and write all of those in. Just look, it's right there. You don't have to guess it. It's right there on your paper. Right, it's right here on your paper. You don't have to look at his paper. It's right here. Those dollar signs there, write that stuff on that line. Write those dollars on the line. Alright, so, do they have enough money to buy the fish tank? So, we're looking up here. We know Matt's class has $100. Jen's class has $65. If we add them together, how much money is that? No, we're adding the 100. Right here. We're adding the $100 and the $65. How much do we have? What is 5 plus 0?
5,
What is 0 plus 6?
6,
And what do we do with the 1? Bring it down. How much money do the entire class have?
165.
Okay, so the entire class has $165. Wait one second, y'all. Garrison. We're just writing the $100 bill. We're writing the 20, the other 20, the other 20. Then we're writing the 5 $1 bills. Write that down. Alright. So, do they have enough to buy the fish tank? The fish tank is $155. We have $165. Do we have enough to buy the fish tank? How do you know?
It's only $155, we have $165.
Good. So after we buy the fish tank, do we have enough? Do we have some left over? How much do we have left over? So the fish tank is $155. We have $165. So let's count by tens for a second. 145, 155, 165. So we went from 155 to 165. How? We counted by what? Tens. So if the fish tank is only 155 and we have 165, how much do we have left over?
$30.
155 to 165? What did we count by? Tens. So how much will we have left over? listen again, alright, listen carefully. We have $165. Fish tank is $155. We just spent $155, right? So we counted from $155 to $165, we counted by $10. So how much will we have left over? After we give them $155 for the fish tank out of our $165. Use your money. You have $165 right there, count out 125. Get out 100. Everybody get out 100. Garrison, we're paying attention. What are you doing? Garrison, what? Look, Garrison, you're literally taking these dollars and writing them on the line. Alright, so I want y'all to count out $155. What comes next? You're adding 20, 100. 40. So you have 160. That's more than enough, right? So you have $5 left right here. So what I'm going to do is give you, for one of your 20s, I'm gonna give you 10 and 2 5s, okay? So now count. So same thing with you. I'm gonna give you some change. Give you 10 and 2 5. So Martell, take one of your 20s. Same thing, Reagan, take one of your 20s, put it in the bag. Take out the bag, $10 bill and 2 $5 bills. Now count 155. That's 20, 120, 140, a 10 and 2 $5. So we got 140. Go to 40 to 50 by 10s. 150. And you only need 155. 155. Monte, I said put a 20 in, take out 110 and 2 5s. Y'all have got to listen carefully. Listen. How did you get this? I mean, count out $155. Alright, so everybody count out $155. Start with your $100 bill first. You start with the highest amount, count out $155. That's 100. No. You're adding to that. Add to that. 100. Why are we going to the ones, Marcia? What comes after 20? What's the next highest value? So you got 140 there. 50, and you only need 155. Okay, where's the rest of it? You had it. Okay. What did you do with the rest? Did you put it all of them? I don't want you to put it all of them. Here, hold this. Alright, are you finished counting? I know you are. Where are you at? How much do you have right here? That's 150. How much more do you need to get to 155? Okay, 1.5. Put it in. Alright, and I want you to hold that. You done, Reagan? Did you count out 155? Garrison. So obviously you're not paying attention. attention again, put your pencil down. This has been our problem all year now. Let's not have to keep correcting this. You have to pay attention. You should have $100 bill. Not every single bill in your bag. $100 bill. Give it all to me. Give me everything you got. I need you to count out $155. Did you do it? Let's see, where is it? Where's your $155? Count out $155 with your money. Hmm? Count out $155. No, I'm saying, I'm telling you, grab your money and count out $155 for me. So there's 100. What's the next biggest bill? 20, so you got 120. What comes next? One. How much you have now? You have 120, 100. You have another 20. 140. How much that is? 150. And 155. Alright, Garrison, count out $155. That's what we're waiting on. So get the rest that you have left over and put it in your hand. There you go. Don't worry about the bag. Don't worry about the bag. Mhm. Count by 10. 41. When you count by tens, 40, 150. We're only counting out 155. Right? So, now, that 155, y'all just, I don't want you to grab this, I want you to grab it. 155 that we just counted out, you just paid for the fish tank. How much do you have left? Count your money out. $10. So now y'all see what I'm saying, when you count from 155 to 165, you're counting by tens. So that means you have, how much left? $10. It took us a while, but hey, we got it. Okay. Alright, so let's move on. We got a little time, watch this. So, to answer our question, do they have enough about the fish tank?
Yes.
Yes, so we need to write yes. And why? Yes, because,
We had $165.
yes, because they have $165. Good job, Marcel. 40. You wrote yours down already, Brady? Okay. So we're gonna be on 201. Make sure you put your dollar sign, good. $165. Leave the money alone. Money alone. Let's just concentrate on the book. Alright, Garrison, slide that up. Okay, number three. Miss Rivera Miss Rivera saves money to buy books for her classroom. She saves 4 $10 bills, 3 $5 bills. Find another way to make the same amount of money. So for part A, how much Vera say. So she has four $10 bills. How much is four $10 bills? Forty
$40.
alright? So, that's right, I see 3 people writing and 2 people listening. Make sure, okay, y'all, get in the habit of writing your dollar sign first, and then put the money, put the number behind it. Harrison, where's your dollar sign? Write the dollar sign first, then put the number behind it, okay? Alright. 3 $5 bills is, count by fives, you have 3.
$15.
$15, remember, dollars. Write dollar sign first, and then number. Okay? So, if you add that up, Ms. Rivera saves what? So add it up, it's already together. I should be adding it up, Marcel. Garrison, add it up again. Alright, what did everybody get? $55, good. So, what is another way you can make $55 using different bills? So take your money and count out $55. What's another way you can count $55? But if you get 3 20s, how much is that? 20, 40, 20, 40, no, 3 20s. That's 60, so that's too much. We're only trying to count out $55. Once you get it, I want you to draw the bills in that box right there. Count that again, okay? Start with each one. You got 55, draw it in that box. And 50, okay, good job. Good, good job. Garrison, where do we start? From the highest to the lowest? Wait, 1 second. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Alright, you got it? Come here. We're only looking for $55.
Draw the bills I use.
Yes. How much do you have counted out? First of all, definitely don't leave $155. That's it. Alright, count it out. Let's see what we got. 20. If you count by 10, what comes next? 20, 10, 20, 30. Count by 5, 35. Keep going until you get 55. 40. If you need to. coins get you used to make 40 cents?
Yes.
What did you come up with, Marcel? 40 cents? 40 cents? 40 cents? 40 cents? You need 40 cents up on your check understanding? I think you have, how much? Yes.
Last dime.
Good.
Anything in the bathroom?
Yes, very bad. Oh, you got it, Sophia. Where are you right now? So first of all, you definitely don't need that. Is this trying to make $55? So, look what you already have here. How much is that? 20? That's 20. 20, 40, count by 10, 50. You just need $5 more. So now you wanna write that in. Alright, so then we're gonna go to the next page.
And I
While
can
we're waiting. So this is check on your own, let's wait, so she has 40 cents. You have to draw another way to get 40 cents. So here it is. Here it says count on to check your own word. All you're doing is just writing it down. And right here, so Doris has 1 quarter and 3 nickels. These for you. So, 1 quarter is worth how much? 25. So we have 25 cents, now we got 3 nickels, let's count by 5. So 25, 5 cents, count by 5, 25, by 5, count by 5. 25, count by 5, 25, no, by 5, 25, what comes next? Let's count by 5. 5, so she has 40 cents. You need to draw another way to get 40 cents. Y'all don't overthink it when you're counting by 5. It's the same way, all the way up. Even if you start at 100, it's 105, 110. So come up with another way to draw 40 cents. All right, so Reagan, are you already doing it on your own? Okay. Karen, what did you come up with?
I'm still thinking,
What are you still thinking about?
I'm trying to, think, like, I'm trying to count up until I get to 40.
So what do you have so far?
Wait, how much is that?
40 cents. Your money is all, always start with the highest and work down to the lowest. Don't mix it up on there, cause you're confusing yourself. All right, Martell, go ahead and start it on your own. I'm trusting that I know, we've been working our way up to this on your own. I know y'all can do it. 40 cents, just need 40 cents. 10, Sophia. at 25, those are dimes, so you have to count by 10, so just grab that one.
I think
There
that
we go.
I gotta find
I don't know, look for
how
it.
much money Danny is there to save, which means
Alright, just count it out.
that we
You're counting by tens. 25 /